That's a goal. All right. Extra time, full of emotions. A dramatic extra time.
Mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings. I don't even know how to express myself. But today's game, this last 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the game, summarized everything. What a lucky win by Manchester United. But there ought to be a take home from the game. Let us first of all talk about the confidence at which Bruno Fernandes handled the penalty at this closing stage of the game.
Bruno Fernandes, as we all know, has been a good penalty taker for Manchester United. So such player of such profile, you can't expect him to miss back to back. In as much as both him and Salah has the record of the most penalty missed since 2021, but if you check it, they also take the highest number of penalty. So Bruno bouncing back from missing the last penalty has no option rather than him missing today. Rather, he take the shot that even if keeper touches it, it will enter the post. But for me, the confidence at that minute of the game is a top notch, showing the class of player he is.
After how many matches? In fact, it's more than 70 days or 60 days now since Manchester United won their last Premier League game. And today, Manchester United won 3-2 in a grand style. What do you think of Amorim during the game? Because each time that Manchester United had a free kick, I observed this, either a free kick awarded against Manchester United or anything against Manchester, he usually bent his face. Doesn't mean that he doesn't have confidence on his players.
During his last interview, he said that you can't change 22 players.
Okay.
And that can tell you a lot of what is in his heart. For me, what I understood by what he said is that even though I know that there are so many changes to be made, but these changes can't be made in one transfer window. If you watch first half of every match Manchester United has played, you will see the idea of Ruben Amorim. Exactly that way we normally play in the first half of each game is the way he wanted us to play. But when we come to second half, you see that the players, their strength is no longer there. They have their strength is limited because the formation demand that you press and press. So I understand his idea because every first half of every match we normally do well. But this his idea and the formation he uses is a formation that demands player that can play it well. Not just that, but good substitutes, because you can't be playing such formation and you won't have second 11 that at least that when they come in, they have the same energy as the players that goes out. So for me, his idea is good, but the problem we have with him is that it's not working due to the caliber of players we have. Likes of Casemiro, Bruno, you check their age and some of the players we have, you see that they are not such players that can press from the first minute to the 90th minute of the game. So after that first half, when they come to second half, the strength is no longer there. That's what I have to say. That's why I keep criticizing him. Even when I was saying sack him, do this, that he should know that he should know the strength of his players and know what should work out for this squad. He must not wait for the board to change every players before he starts performing well.
All right. After the first half, Mason Mount was substituted for Maino. And it happened that Burnley grew into the game in the second half of the game. Do you think that performance by Burnley in the second half was as a result of the introduction of Maino? Because recently Maino has been criticized and that he doesn't know how to carry the ball and sharp match fitness, like he's not sharp enough. But Amorim blocked his move. Do you think that his introduction in the second half was the reason why Burnley were able to grow into the game?
Okay, for me, it was one of the reasons why the lapses in the second half. Reason is that Mount is a type of player that always presses. Even though he fails to score in a game, you can see him press each minute. So bringing Kobe Mino is more of creative player. We have seen him coming in as a substitute in some matches and scoring. That's why Ruben Amorim said during his interview he has to stay and compete with Bruno Fernandes, because he knows that Mino is if you want to suit him well in the game, you have to push him a bit more forward. So it's part of it. It's part of it.
Okay, who is your man of the match in the game for Manchester United?
Okay, my man of the match for today's game is Brian Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo, apart from the goal he scored, created a lot of chances. Even the sitter Ahmad missed in the first half. If Ahmad has scored, he could have had a goal and assist. And you can see his superb crossing. Even though we couldn't convert it, but he created a lot of chances apart from scoring goal. And I see him adapting and bonding well with the team.
Okay, so what's your final thought about the game?
Okay. My final thought about the game is that Manchester United need to improve. Reason is that Burnley is a team that just got promoted, So if we find it so hard to win them, so coming back from international break and facing both Manchester City and Chelsea back to back, I wonder what we can play in such matches. So we even if we are drawing against big team, at least we should try to get points when we play these low table teams. So my own is that at least there is still up to 24 hours before the transfer window ends. So please, the goalkeeping position and the holding midfielder position, we really need to strengthen that. If the board are not thinking of sacking Ruben Amorim, no problem. But these two positions need to be strengthened. And once we strengthen these two positions, I think we can be better.
All right, Manchester United fans, please tell us your thoughts about the match in the comment section. Were you impressed? Did you see the performance today as a one that you can accept? Is it an acceptable performance, or Amorim to be sacked? Tell us in the comment section below. Thank you. Thank you for watching. There are some of our videos you would love to watch. Please follow us for more contents. Like, share, and subscribe.